Cancer. My name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your June 2015 forecast. What an exciting month. Beautiful astrological month. I'm very excited about this, and thank you for subscribing and tuning in to these forecasts. If you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate that. Let's start the month with our full moon on June 2nd, and this is at 11 degrees Sagittarius in your 6th house of health and daily work. There is an ending and a culmination here, an ending to something, an ending to you not feeling so hot. If you've been suffering from something, this could see this closure happen here. The full moon does tie things up. Maybe an end to a position at work that you're also relieved about. An ending to a regimen or routine or a facet of your daily routine regarding work or the structure of the hours within your day. Something's illuminated here at the top of the month for you, Cancer. This is a magnificent transit that's coming up next, and it's on the 5th of June, and it's regarding Venus, who's going to enter Leo. This is so magnificent for Cancer and Cancer rising. Please watch your ascendant forecast. It's almost more important than the sun, your solar forecast, because these transits are so precise to the degree in which they fall that they probably resonate more with your ascendant. But regardless of that, in the solar scopes, the reality is Venus is entering Leo. Leo is the sign next to you, which is your 2nd house of money. So Jupiter's already been there, and I think Cancerians have noticed, since he's been there for quite some time, he'll be transiting August 11th. He's been there since July 17th of 2014. There is an expansion in the money sector when Venus links up with Jupiter. Venus is love and money, prosperity, well-being, and these planets conjunct, their energy. This is huge in the money sector, but the beautiful news is that Venus is extending her stay in this sector until October 8th. Very rare. She'll retrograde from July 25th through September 6th, which is why this stay is so abnormally long. She's like in and out of your financial sector, back and forth in it, and this is giving you elevation to the earnings that you are receiving. No doubt. By October 8th, you will witness something pretty grand in the money sector, Cancer. So this is huge, because Venus is money herself. Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty and love, but there's also that fiscal side, the Taurus side of Venus. Libra has the beauty, Taurus has the fiscal stability in the coins, in the tarot, and Venus governs both of those signs. But entering Leo, that really works out for Cancer pretty well. Now on the 11th, Mercury goes direct at 4 degrees Gemini, which is beautiful. So this has been your 12th house. You haven't had a bad retrograde with him. You might have had some technical glitches. Maybe your dreams were a little bit about the past, nostalgic dreaming, bringing in things from long ago in the 12th house of the quiet mind, inner reflection, spirituality. I don't really mind a Mercury retrograde in the 12th. If anything, it could just make you not communicate, or actually take away from rest, and maybe screw with the communications a little bit. But now you'll get replenished rest, because he's direct now, so this is good. And plus, it's the best time to rest prior to your birthday, which is happening soon. Okay, on the 14th of June, Saturn's actually going to retrograde. He's in Sagittarius right now, retrograde at 1 degree, but he's going into Scorpio, 28-degree mark, so 2 degrees into Scorpio, where he had left already in December. He wants to review lessons learned in this sector. It really depends where you hold 28 degrees of Scorpio in your chart, your natal chart. That's where he wants you to review. This is the 5th house of your solar wheel, though, the children, the creative endeavors. What lessons have you learned about the raising of your kids? What lessons have you learned about your true love and romance in the 5th house? You know, if you look at your natal chart, the rising sign, the ascendant sign, is at the 9 o'clock positioning. that is the ascendant. And then it goes each sliver from there all the way to 12 to determine the houses, the sectors in astrology. So if you look at your chart and you see that 9 o'clock hand, that's your ascendant mark. Where do you hold Scorpio at 28 degrees? It's important to know at this time because Saturn won't visit this section. He's coming back in there to really make certain he's going to test you. He really wants you to learn something. He won't be revisiting this area for 27 to 30 years. So this is a powerful moment of him going back into Scorpio for a review. You can always book a reading with me, and we can get down to it at audreyallison.com. Now, on the 16th of June, there is our new moon at 25 degrees of Gemini, the sign right before you, again, your 12th house, where Mercury just went direct. Rest, recuperation, rejuvenation, getting close to spirit, enhancing the dream life, writing down the dreams, using the psychic ability, trusting the gut and intuition. If you're musical at this time, or if you're musical and you were born with an innate skill, anything from artistic, painting, to playing piano, to being a prodigy, having these innate talents. The 12th house is this beautiful music, spiritual house. It's a combination of your creativity mixed with spirit. And that, always in June is activated for you with the sun entering Cancer on June 21st. That's my B-Day. But this is also a spectacular day, not just because that's the day I was born, but it's a summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. There is an exact fire trine happening on that day between Jupiter in Leo in this second house of finance at 20 degrees exactly, and Uranus in Aries in your 10th house of promotion and career and status. It's the highest point on the astrological wheel. Between the 2nd and the 10th house, there's this exact fire trine. I can tell you right now, Cancer, you're getting promoted. Okay, if there's a contest going on about who's going to get the promotion, it's you. You could retire. You could get paid out to leave. There's the 2nd and 10th house are fiscally beautiful, sound houses when you have Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance and optimism and faith and expansion, in one sector of the second house. Then you have Uranus, sudden surprise, shock, quick electricity, in the 10th house, sudden change. But it's going to change your money. And since the trine is a harmonious aspect, this is for the betterment of you. This is not a square. They're not going to suddenly take away money. Circle the 21st on your calendar because it's the first day of summer. It's the longest day of the year that holds the most light in the day, and it's full of magic. So I love it. It's beautiful. On the 24th, Mars enters Cancer. Hello, this is what's up. You need him to give you life again. You've been resting, and the sun's gonna be meeting up, or they're both meeting up together. The fireball of the sun, the god himself, and the feistiest fire planet we have, Mars, stimulating you, Cancer, making you more physical, giving you more sex drive, making you more ready to burn off some calories and get physical, like Olivia Newton-John style. It's going to be off the chain because you're going to have feisty energy, will, drive, and determination to finish projects, to get the body in shape, to finish the goals, to obtain the goals. I love this. I'm shuffling the cards, so let me get to the reading, but I also want to say Neptune and Chiron are going retrograde in Pisces this month. Sister water sign to you for Cancer is Pisces, and this is the 9th house of faraway travel and study and higher learning and education and certification. But it's your belief system as well. It's the broadening of your mind and how you are thinking and how you and what you believe in. Your spiritual self, metaphysical self perhaps. But since these planets retrograde, or Chiron is an asteroid, he's the wounded healer. There's some healing happening in that sector for you in the 9th house. But Neptune is also removing his rose-colored glasses. He's letting you see things for what they really are in this ninth house. There's not a lot of delusion when Neptune retrogrades, and that's a good thing. Okay, Cancer, let me get to your cards. If you would like a reading with me, I read all through the week. You could book with me at audreyallison.com. And I'm on Facebook at Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. I'd appreciate your support. Let's see what's up in the cards, in the tarot. Ooh, my favorite. Well, second favorite, Three of Wands. Okay, so bye-bye. You might be you might be going on a trip. And this is the distance too, but it's also very intuitive. Do you see the little psychic eye in the middle of the boat? You are being led. It's foreign travel as well. Ace of Coins, a new source of health or wealth, indicative of the time of spring, which we're in currently, so before June 21st. You could be coming back from a trip in the ninth house, an experience, but this is a new source of health and wealth. Health, the full moon of the second in the sixth house of health and work. Okay, these cards don't lie. Ooh, hello, Wheel of Fortune, fate, transformation. What comes up must come down. I like this though. I like this upright for you. It's luck. It's Jupiter. It's Jupiter trining Uranus. Sudden luck in the second and 10th house of finances. This is what's up, everybody. All right, the last card, Three of Coins. What is your skill? Are you earning from a talent of artistry? Are you getting paid for an ability to do something that not everyone can do? I think you are. I think you might even have to come back from where you are to do so, or maybe you're required to travel in order to get your dough. Either way, look at that. You've got two coin cards, the huge one for spring, but you see how these wheels, they're both circular? There's symbolism to that for me. You know, I'm a psychic medium, not just astrological advisor. Way before I was an astrological advisor, I was clairvoyant, and my first clairvoyant experience was at the age of 4. So what I'm getting in the symbolism of these wheels is that you are going places. There is movement now that Mars is headed into your sign, your first house, and even though it's time to rest before the birthday, there is full speed ahead activity and transformation and fate and change occurring for you, Cancer, and I think you should take every opportunity that presents itself to you. And look at that, Three of Coins, Three of Wands. You could be doing 3 things at once, choosing between 3 things. 3 things mean the most to you. 3 things. And then you have the 2 wheels. See the symbolism on that? 13, 1 and 3. 13's a lucky number for you, just saying, for all you lottery freaks. I play that thing. All right, listen, I love you guys. Happy birthday, and I am so thankful you tuned in. I'm wishing you a sweet June, and I will see you soon. Bye.